Hey guys, Tarek here bringing you some more Warcraft 3 action.
Forces are
I'm
under
spawning in the northway of Lawliet, but not playing as Night Elf. Going for Orc here. Fast here first, facing off in some in the southway of TBC BM, playing as Undead, going for the Death Knight. Map is Autumn Leaves, which I haven't seen too much of so far, so I'm looking forward to this one. Okay, Farseer did pull back briefly and now coming back in to do some harassment. Got the wall mill up, of course. So here come the headhunters. Death Knight has already taken quite a lot of damage creeping out that camp.
Player's forces are under
so he
attack.
didn't put much damage onto the skeletons, instead putting onto the Death Knight.
A town is under siege.
And the wolves coming in to harass the acolytes. Cold Tower started to shut that down eventually. Skellies chasing down the Farseer. Now we've got a Fiend out. TBC can fight back somewhat. Either player wanting to give the other even a tiny bit of experience. Don't want even their summons to die to their opponent. Here for TBC doesn't have the Unholy Aura yet, so a bit of trouble with the mobility, chasing these units down. A bit of damage onto a couple headhunters though. No fountain on this map either, so we're going to have to heal those up
A player's
ourselves
forces
at
are
some
under
stage,
attack.
pumping out the headhunters continuously. Picking up a 4th ghoul though, so not continuing to invest into fiends, switching a bit over into ghoul production, kind of interesting. Spins the coil, not quite enough to kill the headhunter though, 29 health remaining. Spins the second coil though. Still not quite level 2 with the Death Knight though after that. Not getting much creeping done, but I suppose neither is Lawliet. Lawliet doesn't really need to creep up the Farseer that much though, not a super good late game scaling kind of hero. More like an early game hero. We'll leave the scaling to his second hero, which I'm guessing is going to be the Tauren Chieftain. Okay, you never know, when somebody plays off race, maybe they try something different. Just coming through for TBC, and no, it is indeed going to be the Tauren Chieftain. Got a level 2 though off this wolf. Meanwhile, the light pulling back, trying to steal a bit of experience off TBC's side of the map. When Mars stealing the item, uses it immediately, so no more coils for the Death Knight. Don't have enough mana anymore. Chasing down one headhunter very, very low. Can't quite get the kill with that skeleton though. Turns around looking for this headhunter now. And can't get the kill on that either. Maybe these skellies could turn around. No, the headhunters turn around.
Player's forces are under attack.
3 headhunters survive. Not ideal for TBC. Oh, straight tick up to tier 3 here. Okay. Aggressive ticking. Similar story though. Undead quite far ahead in that department. He is playing like very low in army. His army at the moment was like 1 fiend compared to Lawliet with a large number of headhunters. Nova, focusing down the Farseer first. Farseer does have a healing stone if he really gets in trouble. Can utilize that. Some skeletons taking a chunk of damage though from the creeps. hand, both the undead heroes quite low in health, honestly. Can't really get too much harass done. Really needs that statue to start healing up. Is at least slowing down Lawliet's creeping though. Keeping that Tauren Chieftain low in levels, very important. Okay. Coming through with the second weapon upgrade now. Those headhunters. Ooh, Temple of the Damned out the back there, okay. For another ziggurat. And a boneyard! Wow, I can't believe it! A boneyard! It's been a long time since I've seen a worm, and yeah, I can't even remember. It must be months. I'm looking forward to seeing how this one pans out. Got the orb now for the Lich as well, so it should speed up quickly quite nicely. TC leveling up quite nicely. Tiny Great Hall coming out. So, Lawliet with the expansion. Oh, a bit of a sneeze there. Here come the peons. Oh, I think the Nova stole that experience. TC looks to be on the same amount as before. Can't really do too much fighting beyond that though. Maybe you can squeeze out a headhunter? No, not quite. Now the Lich taking a bunch of focus fire, no more coils. Oh wow! Unholy Frenzy! He's gone for a Necro! Unholy Frenzy on the Lich, crazy attack speed. TC very low. Looks like he wants to pick off the Fiend or the Necro, and able to though. Worm in production, another Necro coming through.
A player's forces are under attack.
Look at the attack speed on that Lich, crazy. Well, it's worn off now. Oh, he's all the way up to Master Necros as well. Interesting. Just coming in with the harass, level 3 on the Farseer now. That's a little bit too low. Activates Berserk on the Berserkers. Gonna do some big damage. Pretty nice item though. Lion Horn of Stormwind. Give these headhunters a good chunk of armor. Here comes the Frosty. Problem is at the moment TBC's hero is a little bit too low. Can't really like nuke the Berserkers down. Get a whole bunch of corpses ready. Going for double worms though. Wow. No armor upgrades for those yet, so they will be vulnerable. We do have a bestiary up, so yeah, they will be vulnerable to those Bat Riders. Finds the expansion. This is one way to get a few corpses up and running. You see the Skellies. Oh, that's a deep town portal though from Lawliet. Big time focus fire. Frosty almost goes down immediately. Crazy amount of damage from those Berserkers with the Berserk activated.
A town is under siege. Are under attack.
Okay, there goes the Shredder out the back. Oh, doesn't have fortified armor on the burrows. Very vulnerable. Venomed spears coming through for the Wind Riders. Oh, Lich goes down. Killed 2 burrows, so now Lawliet is supply stuck. Also very low on lumber at the moment. Can't do anything about that though. Shredder's down. Can't produce any more peons. Speaking of, still only 4 on the expansion. And gonna come right back over to the expansion, look for some harass. Buy back on the Lich as well. Get a couple skellies cooking. These ones coming in, about to expire though. Might be able to kill one of the peons. No, not quite. Here we go though, the rest of the army coming in. Peon down. Town portal back for Lawliet. Got so much gold. Buying a town portal, not a big deal.
A player's forces are under attack.
Coming in for the harass on the burrows again. And there's not much Lawliet can do about this because he's so low on lumber. He just can't afford the fortified armor upgrade, which I believe is very expensive in terms of wood. So comes in, knocks down 3 burrows, gets out. TBC. What a crazy strategy. Lawliet with so much gold, but not much to spend it on. He's pretty much fully stocked on items at the moment. Is TBC going to use this opportunity now to try to go get his own expansion? Kind of looking like that's what he's up to.
A player's
Lawliet
forces
now, he's
are
like,
under
oh,
attack.
damn, I can't afford to let him come in and just kill all my stuff again. Playing a bit more defensively, not creeping. Just making sure he doesn't get attacked. That does give a bit of time. Sacrificial skull, putting down the blight. And raising a whole bunch of skellies. Does not have the skeletal mages though. Just the ground units, but I suppose they are probably the best against the berserkers, so it makes sense not to upgrade yet. That normal damage of the regular skeletons instead of the piercing from the mages. Okay, starting the fight here. Berserk activated. Frostworm's dying incredibly quickly. Skeletons all getting stomped. Frosty going above the trees. A few more berserkers falling. A few corpses. A couple more skellies coming up. Looks far into the Lich now. Lich in some trouble. Town portal out. But overall, I would say that was a win for Lawliet. And now he's coming across, looking to cancel the expansion, I imagine. Oh, but he actually pulled back to do some creeping, scouting it out now with the wolf. He's going to go for the recamp first. No. Reacting now. Ziggurat did complete. Could get a cold tower coming up here.
Under siege.
TBC, though, not coming across to defend this at all. Curious. Not entirely sure what he's up to. Wants to cancel this. There he goes. Okay, he's stopping by the shop, picks up another town portal. Looks like he's going to try creep a bit again. Like with one too many peon, maybe even two too many peons. In gold line. Just one. Couple of skellies coming across, harassing the peon line. Burrow coming up to try and put the defences. Lawliet does indeed go for the recamp. Something TBC can't really go for as effectively since Frostworms can't target the ground golem. Magic immune, so... Ooh, and that's a nasty item too. Catgut's Pipe of Insight. Got the fortified armor on the burrows this time. Gonna get the shredder kill though. Lawliet's still quite low on lumber. Big Nova Coil, Farseer. No more survivability items. Down he goes. One Frosty goes down, another one about to fall. Raiders, oh, and Snare back on the ground. And the burrows breaking the necros as well. Getting very, very low. Big Nova though. Headhunter's in trouble. Cripple on the Tauren Chieftain now. He's very slow. Non-damage as well. Like getting a little bit low. Stomp. Should be able to survive this, but has to town portal out. Good Nova. Two berserkers down on exit. One necro. Very good awareness though from TBC. Saw no items on the Farseer for survivability. Focused him down. Gets the kill. Lawliet now though. Double bestiary. Switching over to the Wind Riders. The same damage upgrades as the Berserkers, and they've got the poison damage as well. And those Envenom Spears that he upgraded not too long ago. Another Frosty coming in.
Players' forces are under attack.
TBC though still without an expansion. Lawliet already has mined so much. Here we go. Frosty with the Unholy Frenzy putting in some big damage. Coil keeping them healthy. Cripple. And Rider unable to get away. And now the TC all by himself. That burrow though, look at the amount of damage it's doing to the Frostworm. Brought in his ghouls for this fight as well. TBC pulling out all the stops. Invul Potion. Torrent Chieftain getting away. Both the statues extremely low on mana, so Region gonna fall off quite badly now for TBC. Kills all the peons. Burrow up next. Good number of skeletons here as well, but here come a good number of Wind Riders. Frosty goes down almost immediately. Necro's next on the chopping block. Another Frostworm coming in. TC in some trouble though up the back. Here goes the Tauren Chieftain. Frostworm getting focused down very, very quickly. Didn't last long. Focusing down the Farseer. Doesn't have enough for a cripple. But a blocking from the statues, and the Farseer goes down as well. TBC getting the hero kills. Doesn't have an army almost though. Yeah, that's a lot of Wind Riders. They can spit out some pretty nasty damage. Those Envenom Spears with the upgrade. Lich already in trouble. Another Frostworm coming in for TBC. I'm kind of shocked, honestly. Switching over to Gargoyles.
A player's forces are under attack.
Getting them in the mix. Goes for another statue as well. Oh boy, and he's getting focused. He's going to lose it. No. He should lose it. Even the wolf could come in here and kill in 2 hits. Oh, but the wolf duration wears off. Wow. Going for the expansion now behind this. TBC coming back into the peon line. No corpses here anymore though for the Necros. Could also be a time for the Necros to get the Skeletal Mage upgrade. More piercing damage against the Wind Riders could be quite handy. A little bit slow reacting to this though. Buyback on the Farseer. TC not back, and he's gonna have to give it up. Okay. Throwing some skeletons, which making use of the Dark Ritual, converting skeletons' health into Lich mana.
A town is under siege.
Frostmoon coming in. He's going for the altar kill, but the TC's going to pop out in time. There he is. Cripple on the Tauren Chieftain to start things off. Coil taking down the Wind Riders. Focus fire onto the Death Knight, who doesn't have any survivability items. Invul Potion on the Lich. Death Knight staying safe for the moment. Long range coil keeping the Lich healthy. Almost all the Wind Riders are down now though. Similar story for the air units of TBC. And now on the run, level 6 on the Death Knight though, nice level. All those hero kills. Oh, but pretty close to 6 on the Tauren Chieftain as well. Mine is up. Main mine is dry.
A player's
forces
forces are
a
under
bit
attack.
more since he got harassed a few times. But things are boding well. I suppose the wolves can come over here, harass this expansion quite easily. Maybe limit the gold, but TBC looking to be in a strong position. All those hero kills really working out for him. And this is such a weird style. Necros and Frosties with the Unholy Frenzy. No, this is not Lawliet's main race, but still. Crazy game. Yeah, speaking of, here come the wolves. So nasty. Really high attack speed on them. The crits as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
Creeping out, getting a bit more gold here. Can't get any more levels. Already level 5.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Alright. Another recant going through for Lawliet. What's the item going to be this time? Cloak of Flames. Pretty strong generally on the Tauren Chieftain. Not a huge ground army though for TBC. Looks like TBC just playing defense as well, trying to get as much gold in as he possibly can. Going for a second ziggurat over here as well. We'll bump him up so he can go to 80 food. Maybe an extra tower here as well to help defend against those wolves. And he now has the shade. Finally put down sacrificial pit. But he's going to get 2 shades. Kind of interesting. I have to say I do quite like the look of the ziggurats in Reforged.
A player's forces are under attack.
Once a Zeppelin from the tavern takes that out quite quickly. Acolytes on the run from the wolves. This is where having the shade really comes in handy. Can avoid them so much more easily, and the Nerubian Tower can keep the slow on them. Another pocket expansion, Tiny Great Hall coming through. Here come the peons. Lawliet also running dry on his main mine now. Oh, level up to 6 for the Lich. Does go for Death and Decay as well. Spicy selection. TBC breaking upkeep now, going up to 55. Lawliet way behind in the army size. Dark Ranger in the mix. Silence on the Tauren Chieftain. Once again going for the Berserkers instead. Now there are a few Gargoyles in the mix. He's in some trouble though. We're keeping him healthy for the moment. Big stomp. He does one Frostworm. The other one you can focus down quickly as well. Another coil. Dark Ranger getting a touch low. Surprised he hasn't gone for cripple on the Tauren Chieftain again. It has been working out pretty well so far. Frostworm still alive. And almost all the headhunters are down now. Finally got the cripple on the TC. Bat Rider coming in. Double Bat Riders in fact. But there goes the Farseer. Silence on the Tauren Chieftain. He's next. And Lawliet throws in the towel. Well, that was a crazy game, right? How did that work? TBC, genius idea. Running into the Orc base, killing the Shredder, completely lumber capping Lawliet, and just coming in, clearing out the burrows time and time again, gave him so much time. Crazy strategy, and it somehow worked. Very impressed. Anyway, guys, we'll wrap on that. Thanks for tuning in to some more Warcraft 3 action. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.